Alrighty guys, welcome back. He is here. He's been released. We've had some gameplay. The Korean live stream was last night my time or a few hours ago for you guys. And we've got some gameplay. We know what he does. We know what the banner is. I'm a little bit more hyped now, I'll be real with you all. I wasn't super hyped, but he looks like a really fun character and he's got some really cool abilities. So today I wanted to kind of very quickly go over his gameplay. This is from the Korean live stream. Like I said last night, we got to see his outfits, his CC, what his abilities do, and I've got some translations in terms of what his attacks do, what his passive does. Spoiler alert, it is a long passive again. And we've also got his banner, and another spoiler, his banner looks awesome, at least for me. So let's get into it. This is his little intro, which looks pretty bloody cool, I think. Alright, kind of what we expected, big AoE attack. And that's him. So that's really cool. So we'll jump across to... So, I mean, as you can see, right, 70k CC, this is HP defense melee, but we're heading up into the 70k range now. We've had Escanor fully maxed out at that, and then now we've got Trillion Dark or Purgatory melee at that as well. I like the animation. I think the animation's really cool. The way that the kind of the little dark balls just kind of chill out, and he's got the little swirling bit of darkness there. I get why they didn't make his costume as epic. Like, it makes more sense that his costume looks like this. I think the main thing that is a little bit upsetting for me is, so this is his stats before we get into his costume. So, I mean, my Korean's not that great. This is Pierce, I believe. We've got crit chance, crit damage, right? So these are good numbers. These are really strong numbers. Pierce is going to come into play, as we'll find out later in the passive abilities and the abilities he has. Excuse me, just woken up. And then this is great, right? Great crit damage and great crit chance here as well. So, I mean, as to be expected, he's a new festival character. We's going to have great stats. So let's jump. So this is the passive. It's very long. So we'll bring it up here. So basically Purgatory Malice, right? Purgatory Meliodas, right? So passive at the start of the battle, apply 3 bonds of Purgatory. I'll show you guys some gameplay later where we'll see what that looks like. Purgatory, 3 bonds of Purgatory. When we take damage and when he uses damage, he loses a stack, right? And then when he gets all stacks removed, he gains True Magic. So if you can time this with some of his other attacks, he gains True Magic is basically removes all debuffs and increases all attack related stats by 50%. So he's going to hit really hard. And then Bonds of Purgatory basically decreases damage received by Demon Race, which is awesome. So this is definitely going to bring back the Demon team. I will be investing quite heavily in the Demon team because that's a lot of fun. But this is awesome, right? So long passive. And then while we're here, we might as well jump into the other skills. So Frenzy damage. So this is 1% additional damage for every percent of the enemy's remaining HP, right? So it's kind of like a flood card, but for the enemy's HP. And then 2 times Pierce, right? I believe this is 2 times Pierce rate as well. So Pierce comes into play here, and then this is an AoE, which is wicked. I'm really glad he's got an AoE as well. Additional damage to equal 50% of the hero's Pierce rate. So if you do have, say, Green Chandler, which I think I do, I've got to invest in him, Green Chandler, he's going to come in really helpful with this as well. And then finally, Magical Explosion, damage equal to 750% of attacks. This is 6/6, obviously. It ignores 60% of enemies' crit resistance and 100% of enemies' crit defense. And then you have damage suppression after this as well. So this is at 6/6. If you guys are, obviously, I probably won't 6/6 him. I'll get him hopefully at least a couple, 2, maybe 3/6. But that should be enough, right? I think at 3 or 4/6, it's, ignores 40% and then 80%. If you're timing this with the True Magic, you should definitely crit. And I think his damage suppression sits at 1/6 at 70%. So as you work through, obviously it gets higher and higher. So let's jump back into this. So pretty decent stats. He's going to be a lot of fun to use, I think, and a lot of fun to play. Let's jump along to spend a bit of time on here, which obviously, here we go. So they're going to show you some of his skills. So as you can see at the top here, this is his the Bonds Purgatory. right? So this is the stuff which reduces damage taken, where you can see all the little trillion dark balls or the darkness balls around him, which will be helpful. Yeah, so we'll wait for an attack. I don't want to skip too far, I'll probably end up missing it. So yeah, this is basically allows you your damage reduction, right, when you have these up. I'm unsure if it stacks. I don't think it does. I think it just... So that's a single target, right? Which is kind of like your flood, depending on how much attack they've got. And then see, he's lost a Purgatory stack. Alright, so once that drops to 0, he'll get a True Magic stack, which removes all his debuffs and increases his attack. So we'll wait for them. So it's pretty cool single target. Doesn't have a weapon, so it's like that he manifests a weapon in that single target. Alright. Hopefully they'll show us the AoE in a second. Yep, so that's the normal. So now he doesn't have any stacks, right? So you'll see, so there you go. So he lost the balls of darkness around him, he lost the stacks of Purgatory, and now he's got the True Magic stack. This will increase all his DPS. Alright, so now they're going to do a gold single target. So far out, there you go. 800k, right? So, and then we're back. We're back to the stacks of Purgatory. So again, if you can time that to Fallen with his ultimate, and you know, if you're doing PvP and you can time that to Fallen that with True Magic, with encroachment, if you're using an Esterosa team, the damage numbers are going to be insane. So I'm really excited to do some of those. So here's the AoE, I think, in a second. Yep. Yeah, let's just see the AoE. There we go, okay, cool. So this is the AoE. So I like the animation, I think that's a cool animation. So this is sword again, kind of similar to Assault Melee when he pulls out his sword, right? Like it's that kind of darkness blade again. The gangster look back and walk away is awesome as well. Again, so like he loses Purgatory stacks, right? So that's awesome. Okay, here we go. Let's check out the ultimate. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, so that's what we saw from the intro. Trillion Dark. Yeah, very cool. Imagine seeing that, that'd be terrifying. Yeah, that's crazy. Awesome. 650k on one target. That's a big hit. Awesome, then you've got the damage suppression, right? So that's awesome. So we're about to jump into his outfits. I don't want this video to go for too long, but let's have a quick look. Again, I'm not a massive fan of these. I think they're all pretty average. Right, that's just me, but I'm not really hanging for any of these, especially as a free-to-play player. I'm not going to be buying any of these. I'll just max out his couple of normal cosmetics, and you know, like that just looks a bit silly. Yeah. So you can change his weapon, right? So that was his weapons that he can use, right, when he summons the blade. So you've got like the normal one, which you see Assault Meliodas have, and you've got like a banjo and stuff, and a few different ones. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Alright. Jump into, let's see them do the PvP battle. So again, they never do it like real players, unfortunately. The battles are never legit. But you've got Escanor, Merlin, Diane, and then you've got the Esterosa Meliodas team. So again, I'm not... Like, that Merlin team doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, if you're running Merlin, you wouldn't really be running Diane, because she's got a taunt and a single target, so it doesn't really proc her passive that well. But yes, this decreases all damage. This is really helpful first turn, especially when you're going up against someone like Escanor, right? So I will definitely be investing my resources in this demon team. I think this demon team is going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Yeah, he's going straight for melee, right, just to try and... Wow, that did not do a lot of damage. That's crazy. That damage suppression or reduction is going to be massive. So there you go, so he's losing the stacks, right? See, again, that's not real, right? No real player that's at this level is going to single target with no stacks of her passive and without taunting. And at 1, right? So it doesn't do anything, so that's a bit silly. So this HP defense, as you guys saw, right, like not that much damage. So let's have a look. So AoE, surely you double AoE, right? Oh, okay. You want to kill Escanor.
어둠도 입혀가면서 이게 우리 페스타랑 페스티벌 에스타로스랑 굉장히 잘 어울려.
Oh my god. That's crazy.
자, 1성 차차차차 하는데 뭐 30만, 1성에 30만 터지고요.
Damage.
예, 전체 경험수 또 어둠도 입히니까.
Oh, because that was when he had the hold on. So that was when he had the lights. Yeah, okay. So he's got the true magic stat, which increases all his attack related stats by like 50%, right? So that's why he hits so hard just then. That makes sense. Crazy. So you almost don't want to attack melee. Like, you want to just, almost in PvP, you want to leave him alone and maybe kill like Esterosa or something so you don't get the darkness stacks going as well. This team's going to be so fun, guys. I'm pretty much going to just start investing heavily in the demon team. That's sick. I'd love to see like a full goddess team take on a full darkness team with like all the cleansers and stuff, and I think that'd be really fun. Like proper goddess versus demons. Yeah, okay, so we do the Merlin attack, whatever. Let's see the damage again. No damage, that's crazy. Because he's got the damage reduction again, right? We're gonna see him ult. Yeah, we don't care about that. Yeah, okay, we'll use C-Melee to attack again. So Escanor's dead here for sure. Recovery disable for Deanne, so she's in a lot of trouble. And this is gonna kill. Oh, because he's got the stack. Jeez Louise. That's crazy. He doesn't even get to use his ultimate, I don't think. Stack. What's he do? Okay, so I got the stun off. Oh, you don't have any melee cards, that's annoying. Alright, come on, let's see. There we go, there's his ultimate. Are they going to let him use his ultimate? Here you go, let's have a look. 1.8 mil on 2 heroes. Wait, did he have the... Yeah, he had the true magic stat, okay. Yeah, 1.8 million. Awesome, this hero's going to be so much fun, guys. So much fun. I'm hoping you guys did save a few gems from the Escanor banner. Like, Escanor, of course, was definitely worth pulling on. But I think this guy, especially if you like the demon team, I think it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Interesting. Love it. Okay, cool. So the other thing I wanted to quickly touch on is the banner. So the banner is stacked. As we've all been saying, this is the best banner of the year for sure. The poll obviously helped us with that, but this is going to be crazy. So, I mean, obviously you've got the new melee, you've got Trader melee, which is still a really good unit, right? Like, I don't think the new Meliodas replaces the old Meliodas by any means. I think he definitely helps, and like, he's a great damage dealing unit and a great demon team buffer, but I still think Trader Meliodas definitely has his place, especially in like PvE and stuff. I'll have to do some tests with the new one and some PvP, but I think that, I think Trader definitely still has his place. Of course, Esterosa you're going to want for the demon team. Goddess Liz, Festival Deanne, Festival Merlin, all good heroes, right? I really want to get some dupes for Festival Deanne. Zeldris would be great to have dupes for now as well. I don't have Winning Brunhild or Summer Deanne, or I don't have a few of these heroes actually, and I'm really looking forward to pulling them. The ones I really want. Winning Brunhild, because I think she'd be a lot of fun. Fallen off a bit in PvP, but I still think she'd be fun. Summer Deanne for OG Demon. Love some more Freya dupes. Christmas Lilia would be sweet. I actually really want that Green Melascula. I think that'd be really cool. I think running a demon, I really want to run a proper demon team in Deer. I think that'd be lots of fun. So this Melascula I think will do well. Everyone's going to want some dupes for Magelda, Jormungand, and Thona, or if you haven't pulled her yet, this is a great chance to pull her. Matrona's great for the bird. Zaneri is great for if you do a Hell version of Belmoth. Mono's not bad. Halloween is helpful for the Escanor team a little bit. Ragnarok Barn's a great back unit if you don't have him already or you want dupes for him. This Derieri very rarely comes out, so I actually kind of want to pull her as well. So honestly, there is not, like, if I get any hero on here, I think the only hero I'll be slightly upset that I get would be this melee here, the green melee. All the other ones I'd be stoked with. Oh, and actually, I don't really want Liz. I've already got 6/6 Liz, but apart from that, like, this is going to be awesome. So, super stoked about this banner, guys. I hope you're all as excited as I am, if not more excited. I think the new melee is going to be really strong. I'm going to go start investing in my demon team now. And yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. So, I hope you're all excited. Let me know in your comments and your thoughts in the sections below, and I will catch you in the next one. Have fun.